chance for maybe a renaissance in the New York City area and playing at Madison Square Garden. But guys, for Bargnani, a lot more eyes are going to be on him, of course, and he had a hard time with criticism in Toronto. I wonder how he'll be able to receive that if he doesn't play well in New York.
Bright lights, big city.
Yeah, Chad.
Not that Toronto isn't a big city, but New York is the big city.
And sometimes a change of scenery, and I actually think it's a better fit for Bargnani because you have some big-time scorers in J.R. Smith, Carmelo Anthony, and the way the New York Knicks like to spread the court. You have a Tyson Chandler to do the dirty work. I don't think it'll be as much pressure because he won't be a 1 or a 2 option for the New York Knicks, and hopefully he can get his game going and he can stretch the floor. And the Knicks like to shoot a lot of threes.
DJ Kennedy knocks down the jumper there. The flip side of that is the changes in Toronto. And when you have a #1 overall pick that doesn't pan out for your franchise, you end up trading him. And what Masai Ujiri now has in front of him, coming off of Executive of the Year honors with Denver a year ago, takes on an entirely new challenge. And the first thing he does is trade a former #1 overall pick.
Yeah, and I think Ujiri is saying, hey, let's try to get something for him. I think also he's kind of wore out his welcome in Toronto. No matter what, I think he had to play at an unbelievable level to win back the fans. So Ujiri doing a good job of at least getting something back for the former #1 pick in Bargnani.
Meanwhile, Jonas Valanciunas has a chance to get into double figures here already. He has dominated this first quarter for Toronto and can have a 3-point play here. 16-14, the Raptors lead behind 10 from Valanciunas. Bongo through the paint, called for the travel there. And the Raptors substitute with Quincy Acey taking the seat. Chris Wright in for the first time. Toronto also has Tywone McKee in the backcourt.
You see the limp, James Ennis, there's Terrence Ross.
Pick and roll, Carl to Valanciunas through the paint. First miss of the game, but he gets it right back and cleans it up.
He is having his way. Moving well, active.
Beast. Bongo through the paint. And sails out of bounds on the pass with 4:10 to play in the quarter.
Valanciunas, go back and get it. Second jump, moving people out of the way. Looking like Pekovic from Minnesota with that size.
Now that is something I would want no part of if they were going at it in the lane.
Good pass by Kobe Carl.
There he is again. I don't know how he snuck that one in. He is 5 of 6 from the field. He picks up the foul on Bongo. 3:49 to play in the opening quarter, and the substitutions continue. Micah Downs for the Raptors. Tony Taylor off of the Miami bench, along with Damian James, former first-round pick of the Hawks. James Nunnally also in for the first time for the Heat. Good pass from James to Nunnally, who knocks down the triple.
Knocks it down easily.
Taylor picking up pressure on McKee in the backcourt.
You see, this is the style that Miami Heat wants to play in this summer league. Everybody getting up actively with hands.
Chris Wright to the rim, gets the whistle late. That call will go against Michael Dunnigan, the 6'10" center out of Oregon, who was parlayed an international basketball career over the last 3 seasons, playing for 6 different international teams. And the applause you hear now, Anthony Marshall into the game for the Miami Heat, who is pretty familiar with this court and this gym as he just completed his senior season at UNLV.
Nice crowd ovation for him. Let's see him knock down the shot.
Right to the rim. Leaves it for Dunnigan, who can't finish. Blocked. As Wright got up and got that one. Ross spinning through the paint. And a travel called on Terrence Ross.
It's a nice block.
Out of nowhere, Chris Wright getting up. Not only Marshall. Anthony Marshall 7 to shoot. Leaves it for Dunnigan again off the pick and roll. He's blocked again. This time the foul goes against Micah Downs.
Micah Downs did a good job of going up there and contesting.
Raptors protecting the rim early. A 4-point lead over the Heat.